Scientists aren't born, they're trained. Yes, I believe that everyone is born with the potential for scientific curiosity, but not necessarily with the skills to form a hypothesis, do research, and test it. I think that almost everyone has the potential to gain those skills, but you do that through learning and training. But funding cuts right now impact how many of those potential scientists are going to be able to get that training. And one of those recent cuts is personal. The NSF Graduate Research Fellowship Program, or GRFP. It's a competitive fellowship for master's and PhD students, and it funded much of my graduate school career. GRFP offers 3 years of support. You get $37,000 per year for your stipend, that's basically your salary for those 3 years, and then about $16,000 for tuition support per year. With some additional research support, it's about $54,000 per year for 3 years. And the GRFP is a big deal. It's a big honor, so putting it on your resume can open up doors to other opportunities, and it means that your lab doesn't have to cover your stipend. This opens up a lot of research opportunities for graduate students because you come to a lab with funding, opposed to the PI or head of the lab having to find funding for you in their budget, which is almost always tight. Typically, about 16% of the people who apply get the award, and last year that was around 2,000 people. Earlier this year, in 2025, the NSF announced that they were cutting that in half, down to just about 1,000 awards. And this could mean a lot of potential scientists who don't get training or have to find support for that training some other way, or who might just leave science altogether. And this comes among lots of other program cuts for undergrads, grad students, and postdocs. Long term, this could mean fewer trained scientists. And man, $54,000 a year feels like a steal for a good scientist. Because that's why these programs exist. The NSF wants a strong, well-trained scientific workforce, so they put money into creating that well-trained scientific workforce. Except now, that's likely going to get smaller. And in the short term, this might mean a decrease in research output for labs too. Grad students are big components of the workforce in a lab. I'm going to use an imperfect metaphor here, that if the PI is an architect of the house, the grad students are the people actually doing the work. They are putting in the electrical wiring, they are doing the plumbing, they are putting up the drywall. They are the people making it happen. They need training in their first few months and years on the job to learn how to do it, but once they get going and once they build those skills, they're just building houses or churning out data. And eventually they might go on to become the foreman or the head contractor or the architect. This metaphor is breaking down a little bit, but you invest in the training of the workforce that you want. And I worry that these many varied cuts to research funding are going to hit trainees at transition points, from undergrad to grad school to postdoc, and postdoc to junior faculty. I am very worried that we are about to lose a bunch of scientific talent currently in the training pipeline, because